Oh, did I take the Zeolite over there? Would you mind handing it to me?
One second. House clean, laundry done. Who is she? We don't know.
Thank you, love. Appreciate it. Hi, Julia. How's it going? Welcome to the live stream. It's good to have you on here. How are you tonight? Minnie-Smith13, thanks for sharing the live video. I really appreciate it. You guys have anyone who wants a live physical, mental, emotional healing or a personal tarot reading, be sure to share this video, or we're just going to hop into a Q&A, and or we're just going to hop into your guys' questions about physical healing through the emotional, through the spiritual, helping you guys align with your greatest highest good. I want to hear from you guys as well. What's going on? How are we all feeling tonight? Hi, Diana. Welcome to the live stream. I love Diana's name. Diana, just keep vibing. Kells 831. Hi from Louisville, Kentucky. I believe that is. Correct me if I'm wrong. That KY is Kentucky. Kentucky. Hopefully it's Kentucky. With KY, I know it's KY jelly. KY jelly. Okay. Sure is. Okay, good. All right. Good to hear. Barb Love and Light. Hi, Brandon. It's been a while since I've seen you. Nice to see you. Thanks. It's good to see you too, Barb Love and Light. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You're welcome, Diana. Welcome, guys, to the live stream. It's been a little while. We just went live this afternoon, by the way, and that replays on YouTube if you guys haven't caught it yet. Christy, welcome back to the live stream. She's back for this round number 2. We got Puck of Luck, I think. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Kevin Sowski with all the multicolor hearts. I love that. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you guys all joining on here. So let's go ahead and get started and get into it, and we'll just catch the momentum as we go. I'm here to help you guys heal physically, mentally, emotionally. That's my gift, is I help guide people into their body to see what's going on in the emotional realm that's connected to physical symptoms. And we're talking about anything from anxiety to depression to schizophrenic paranoia to generalized anxiety disorder to panic attacks to chronic fatigue to fibromyalgia. We even had someone come on and get a live healing around PCOS. Okay, so there's been lots of different live healings being done and demonstrated. And what I want to share with you guys today is that's here as an opportunity for you guys who want to get a healing. There's a $50 donation link in the link in my bio, and we're going to be doing a live healing here on the live stream. So if you guys want to get that, that's available to you. If not, we're going to be answering some questions and just hanging out for a little bit. I'm going to tell you about this crazy new heavy metal detox product that I got that's absolutely mind-blowing, life-changing. I didn't even know heavy metals were a thing that were so rampant in society these days, but apparently they are, because this product has me feeling amazing. Sparkles Renee, great time of year to do this cancer season. Absolutely. Diving deep into the womb here, into the womb to see what's going on and cure any of those health disorders having to do with the emotional distraught. How about survivor guilt? I really struggle feeling lost. Yeah. You know, it's interesting that, so for you in particular, I'm just going to use what I do is I use my intuition to go in and just see what's going on and can help steer people towards their soul purpose. So for you, Kels, what's interesting is, and I know this is going to sound a little bit outside, but the guides, well, I'll just ask you if you want some guidance around that, actually, before I even go into it. We actually have our first order already. So Natasha has placed an order for a live healing or a reading. And Natasha, what can we do for you tonight? I'm so excited to get into it. Hazy said 3 knee surgeries in 3 years and still in daily pain. Oh my gosh, let's get to it. Is that right or left knee? Because they mean totally different things. And we can dive into that. But I'm excited to get into it, guys. We're going to be doing just a few. I don't want to go too... Oh, right knee. Yeah. Oh, good. That's around purpose. Yeah. Purpose and work, I would say, and moving forward. So you might feel a little stuck on, is this my purpose? Am I moving? How can I move forward, right? There may be a little bit of hesitancy there around, knowing what you're here to do, and doingness in itself, right, is kind of this difficult concept. The right knee there. So that's around the masculine energy, yeah? Hi, what is this about? So we're talking about healing, how to heal the most common physical disorders through the emotional and the spiritual. We're also taking donations for live demonstrations of what that looks like when going into the spiritual realm and solving and identifying physical disorders. So Natasha is up wherever she's at. We're going to be going down a list. Whoever wants to get on a list and get a live healing, you can find that in the link in my bio, and it is a $50 minimum donation. But I promise you it will be life-changing if you do get on that list. We'll probably have space to do 5 to 7-ish tonight. I just want to be live for a little bit. Make sure I'm showing up for the collective. Make sure that anyone who wants healing is there. Okay. Natasha, hello. I remember you from before. So she shows up as Anastasia444. I've been feeling very depressed and can't seem to get out of it. So let's go into it. That is you, right, Natasha? Trouble thinking I'm taking a course. All right. Yeah. I already see it. It's in the gut. I see it in the gut. There's something off with the gut. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. All right. So this is for Natasha. So what I'm going to do, guys, for everyone watching, Esli says, hi, Paula and Brandon. Hi, Alden. Hey, the whole family. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So Natasha, all right. So I see it. There's a disruption in the gut here. So I'm just going to first channel for you and for the collective to see how I do it. And so for the collective, I use my intuition, go into the body, see what's going on emotionally, and then I ask permission, of course. We clear out the emotional issue that's holding the body back from perfect health, because I believe everyone should be in perfect health. It's just the emotional, spiritual stuff that gets stuck sometimes that disrupts the physical. And I have over 10 plus years of experience of helping people heal both physically and emotionally. But what I learned in my journey is as the more I heal people physically, the more I realized it was more emotional than spiritual. You're good. All right, so it's for Natasha. So, right in the gut. So I want you to come with me to the gut, the stomach, okay? And I want you to feel, it almost feels like this, a little bit of nausea, or it feels like a little bit of hesitancy or disruption or nervousness, okay? There's something you got to be willing to face here that's wanting to come up. I almost feel like it's a childhood memory for you. We're going to dive in deeper. And the moment you start to embrace that and to look at it and to really bring it in, it's going to start to dissolve, okay? Yeah, so let's go into the gut for you. Ooh, yeah. Now, what I want you to do as you hear the sound of my voice here, so for everyone watching, this is Natasha who's been saying, trouble thinking and I'm taking a course and also feeling a little bit depressed. And so you guys notice we're going to go into the gut and we're going to ask Natasha how she feels after we do this, okay? So we're going to go to the gut. Natasha, do I have your permission to help open and relieve that area in the gut specifically as you feel it with me? Because part of it's going to be you feeling it with me. Is that something you have given me the permission to go into and to do? I think it's already a yes. Okay, she said yes, please. All right, I just want to make sure. This is, I never want to work against the grain here. All right, so for Natasha here, so I want you to go to the gut, and it's around uncertainty around where you're going. It does have to do with this course, by the way. So I'm not sure. This course has made you feel a little uncertain about yourself, your purpose, about who you are, about your direction in life. It's really caused a lot of unsettling traumas to come up, specifically from childhood. And what I'm getting from childhood is there was someone who was constantly kind of pressuring you to do, pressuring you to move forward, pressuring you to be something other than who you are. And this course somehow reminds you of that. This is what the first thing I'm getting, and it's all in the gut here. Okay. And so what I want to do is I want to go in and release and open that gut feeling for you. So here we go. So guides and angels for Natasha, through the power of unconditional love, please allow her to release any attachment that she has for and during this course to any aspects of her from her past. Please allow her to see clearly and to separate those two aspects so she can focus and be even more disciplined when it comes to taking the course. There's a part of you, Natasha, that has rejected being disciplined with the course because it reminds you of something from the past, something from childhood. And I see I see someone, I don't know who it is, but kind of pushing you along. And it's like your body's totally rejected that. And it's not that this course is a bad thing at all. It's that the way your body responds to it is not the way that it should be totally. So let me open and disconnect you from this course. And I want you to go into the gut with me and just open to receive as I go there. And we're going to disconnect the impact of this course upon her soul. And we're going to separate Natasha's feeling of self-worth and worthiness from the success of this course or the discipline in this course. Yeah. So we're going to bring Natasha's feeling of sense of self, self-respect, and love for self as its own separate thing in its own right. And then the course has a beneficial aspect. Okay. So there was a part of you, here's what they were just channeled. There was a part of you, and you're going to have to let me know if any of this resonates, by the way, because it's just what's being channeled. There's a part of you that was finding your self-worth or getting your self-worth from taking the course. Like there was a part of you that almost needed that in a way because it was connecting to it. And a part of you was not in that energy anymore. So it was almost rejecting it. And then there was stuff from the childhood. So let me just go ahead and make sure. Yeah, that feels a little better. There's still a little bit more to do here. So now you're going to, okay, very much so. Okay, good. So now we're going to absorb, we're going to take back in your sense of integral self-worth within yourself. I'm going to help you absorb it into the gut. Okay, that's where it needs to go. It's for Natasha. Guides and angels, please allow this sense of self-worthiness to be absorbed through the correct place within her gut lining. To allow her to feel back within her sense of self, focused and disciplined and sharp, and carrying with it the right and correct direction. Good. Good. I'm going to check one more time and just see if there's anything else to be doing. One more thing, I believe, in the heart. Good. What is it in the heart? Sense of love for self, sense of love and respect for self. Appreciation for self for taking this route. Yeah. Yeah. What is it that, yeah, there's a sense of sadness here in the heart. Okay. Sense of sadness here in the heart around still not feeling like, in some ways worthy or in respect of your own work. Okay. Or embracing parts of your own work and vibing within yourself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to help that. I'm going to send that part, unconditional love, to your heart. Okay. To Natasha. This is for Natasha to open that up, open the heart to receive. Yeah, the sense of love and respect for self, independent of anything she's choosing to do or to be. Yeah. So reintegrating within Natasha. Good. I don't know if you guys just sensed the energy shift. Even my voice deepened when that happened. Remember, my body takes on some of these healings to know. Okay. Vila Boa said, what's happening here? We're doing personal healings for people, personal physical healings for people having any symptoms from anxiety, depression, okay, nausea. Can you see I'm more inside? No, if that's a serious question. But if it is, then yes. All right. So, and then heart space for Natasha to finish up. Good. Sense of worthiness and respect and demanding. Okay, the heart wants to demand respect for herself and for her work and to integrate that within. Good job. The last thing for you, Natasha, is going to be the throat chakra. Okay, so we're going to connect this this piece of self-worth and respect that we just reintegrated for you to the throat so that you have the freedom to demand that particular respect that your body, your soul demands from it. Yes, you do deserve it. Yes, you do deserve. Oh, good. 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 Awesome. So now the energy can flow. So what's happening, Natasha, is from your stomach, there was two things that were mainly happening. So one, the heart had turned in on itself and was not accepting the fact that you wanted more respect for self. Okay. It was like not believing, right, that it deserved that respect of self. And then the throat chakra was not allowing this expression to come outward. It was all repressed in on itself to demand the self-respect that your heart then integrated. So let me just check. Okay, that should be it. So Natasha, let's check in. Okay, she says, stomach feels better. It's been bothering me a lot and feeling nauseous. Yeah, good. So here's your homework for you, okay? Ooh, Sharon, long COVID problems, had an angiogram my heart today. I would love to get in there. If you want to send that donation, I'd be in there in a heartbeat. So Natasha, so here's your homework. So for you, it should be open and flowing now. So the nauseous, she said the nauseous released. So for you, it's around love and self-respect, but also demanding that self-respect externally, okay, from the internal feelings. So the energy wants to flow up and out for you. If it's too repressed or you feel like you're not able to speak, right, and demand that respect, it'll get modeled up and it'll start to cause disruption, okay? So that's your homework, is to continue to allow that energy to flow up and outwards, okay? And to know that you must demand the love and respect of what you deserve internally. You must be willing to express and to demand that. And don't worry if you don't know how exactly to do that. It'll come up. The opportunity will come up soon, the guides are saying. Possibly through the course. I'm not sure. Yeah, she said, how do I do that? Okay, see, let me ask you a question. Hi, Bella Nunes. Are there any times in particular where you might have felt that you wanted to say something, or you really wanted to express something? Maybe it was something about someone else, or something that didn't sit right with you, or something that felt off, but you kind of choked it back, right? Like you pulled it back into your body and you didn't allow it to flow out. I don't know if you've had experiences like that, or have been having experiences like that, or if there's one thing in particular that may have happened. Oh, she says definitely. Okay. Those are the things that are ready to come out. In fact, there might be one area, even some person or situation where it's needing to come out, that you not expressing it may have left, that have caused, like one thing in particular. I don't know why I keep thinking it's related to the course. I'm not sure why I keep getting that. So I don't know if you're in person or online or anything like that, but yeah, it feels related to that course. And my advice to you is, if there's anything where that's happened and it's still not said or it's still not expressed, go to those places, express it, let it out, and that will allow the energy to continue to flow. Your expression is very important for your purpose, by the way. So if you pull it back and repress it, you will feel repressed. Let me say that again. If you pull back your expression, you will feel repressed. So anything that wants to flow out will keep you flowing. Okay? It will keep you flowing. Everything that wants to flow out will keep you flowing forward in life. Yes. Yes. When you said that, I got like a full body yes. Okay? So sometimes I don't get those types of specifics, but when you asked me that question, it was like 100% confirmed. So I don't know what it is with that, but whatever it is that's on your chest, or that you didn't say or express, or that's just kind of been, it's like causing a bit of a repression. Not anymore. If that comes up and you're like, you know what, it does need to be said, like something needs to be changed, go for it. Okay. All right, good. Keep me posted. Feel free to shoot me an email if you need some help with that. But you should be good now. But just know that was the cause of it. That was the cause of it. Okay. Okay. Thank you again. All right. Let's see if there's anyone else on the list. Rachel, hi Brandon. Yes, I did. Rachel, to be honest with you, I got so many emails. I've been a little overwhelmed with that, so I haven't gotten a chance to respond to everyone. So if there's anyone on here who emailed me and has gotten a response, don't worry. I'm still working on it, I promise. We've had some nice full days over here, so I did get that. And Natasha says, thank you, I do feel better. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, and thank you for donating, Natasha. I really do appreciate it. All right, let's see if there's anyone else on the list for now. I don't think I saw anyone in particular, but if anyone wants their healing, their psychic reading, we are open for donations here. And if not, we can just kind of hang out and vibe and ask some questions. Rachel says, totally all good. Just want to make sure it went through. Endometriosis for 10 years. Oh, my gosh. Let's get into it. Julie says, by the way, for hemorrhoids, you need to release feelings. Yeah. So was this person, were they being serious about the hemorrhoids? Because we can absolutely go up in there. If they're ready to donate, we can go up in there and see what's going on. So let's just go ahead and see. I'm just checking I didn't have the orders page up, so it's confirming who may have ordered. And again, we're not going to be doing too many tonight. I think we're just going to be sticking. No, Natasha's the only one. All right. So yeah, let's ask some questions here. Christy says, LOL. I don't know. I don't know if they were being super serious, but I'm sure there's feelings up in there to pop, to release and to kind of, to let go of. I don't know if they're for real on that one. I think they were joking around and touche to that one. So let's ask some questions. So what else do you guys want to know? We do physical healings. They get emotional. Scared maybe an explosion, LOL. Yeah, absolutely. I am going to take... Wait, Convalia, is that the person? So Convalia 777, go ahead, no jokes. Let me see. Oh, no, okay, so they were being serious. Well, let me see, just for fun, if you're open to it. Let me just see if I can. I won't do the healing because that does require a donation, but I will see if I can channel what's going on with those hemorrhoids. Oh yeah, no, I sense it. So if you want to know, I can tell you because I just got a very clear answer on what's going on there. And jokes aside, it's it's a real thing. So I think they are serious. Go ahead, no jokes of the cry face. Oh, I didn't see the cry face. I'm sorry. So with the hemorrhoids, it's around, repressed rage is what I'm getting very strongly. It's like a repression of the parts of yourself that are not really wanting to be seen or really embraced as well. Hemorrhoids being on the bottom half of the body, right? This could be around sexuality, passion, energy as well. It could be around feeling safe. But there's like what I'm getting is like there's a vicious part. There's like a dangerous part of you that's actually a little bit repressed. Many of us have this, by the way, and those of us who have dealt with hemorrhoids, right? It's like facing the killer within us, facing the dark part. Not saying you're a killer in this lifetime at all, but you got to think about it. Many of us have killed in prior lifetimes, and we have those imprints on our soul. And of course, we've made different choices in this lifetime, but it's allowing those dark ass evil parts, not evil, but dark parts within us, right? And I've had to do this type of work as well, that allows for the full integration, even when it's so scary and so hard that it's unbelievable. So for the person for Convalia 777, if you want to donate, we can help with it if you just want to take that information and go. But what I would advise you to do is just to go in and really go to like the scariest, deepest, darkest parts of you and really open. Okay, so open yourself to really see. And you can just say, hey, I'm ready. Okay, the part of you that has the hemorrhoid, like I'm ready to receive this part of me fully. I'm ready to receive and see and feel. And chances are it's going to be a very scary, dark, intensive chapter of shadow healing, the shadow parts of yourself. So that's just some channel advice for you if you want to check it out. We're at average view duration of 4 minutes and 44 seconds. So Esley says, can I heal my loved ones and how? Yeah, absolutely. It requires their permission. It requires them being ready. Not advisable ever, and sometimes not even okay to heal people without their permission, because there's karmic consequences. But yeah, so perfect segue here. So Snarky Midwest Mama says, can you talk more about detox metal? I've been meaning to give this product a plug. I've had it in my hands for a couple weeks. I've been using it for about a week. It has honestly changed my life. And I don't say that lightly, because I've tried a lot of products, but this one in particular, it's called Zeolite. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Zeolite, but the reason I love it is because it's a sublingual spray, but it has a really high affinity in the body for heavy metals. And basically, and thank you, Tammy, for your donation. We're going to get your healing in a second. Basically, the problem is heavy metals are literally everywhere in our society. They're in our food, they're in our crops and soil, they're in our water, they're in our paint, they're in our fillings. And many people, without even realizing it, have heavy metal overload in the cells, in these places where the heavy metals accumulate, sometimes even the brain. And the problem is that many of us don't detoxify heavy metals fast or properly. So we need some help with things to go in that can bind to these heavy metals and get them out. Typically, we call this chelation or chelators, and those are a very popular way to detoxify from heavy metals. So when I first was introduced to this product, I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. The company offered to send it out so I could try it out. And I started doing some research on this mineral called zeolite, and apparently it's this all-natural mineral that comes from volcanic soil or volcanic ashes. And it actually has like a honeycomb structure that's able to absorb and bind specifically to heavy metals and positively charged toxins. And so when it goes in, it binds to these. It can actually remove the heavy metals from the cellular receptor sites, which is where the heavy metals get bound to, essentially, and then help you to pee it out. And so what happens is, and what I've experienced is, I feel like genuinely lighter. I don't know, like energetically lighter, like more clear. It's easier to get up out of bed, and I just have a brighter outlook generally because my cells aren't all gunked up, or it's easier for them to remove the heavy metals I've been exposed to. So, and the cool things about this is it's literally tasteless. And then there's two things that are crazy about this is, number one, the company did like what they call as a launch date. Normally this product is $80, and you can literally get it for $5. A month's supply for $5 if you go to the link in my bio. It's kind of crazy. And order it through that link. $5 for a whole month. It's normally $80. Now, their premise is they know so many people are going to love this product that they're going to want to continue because they're literally losing so much money by giving it away for $5. But that's how confident they are. So I have a lot of respect for this company, and they sent me one for free, and they said, hey, if you love it, tell people about it. If not, don't. And I told them I'm not going to promote it unless I feel a legitimate difference. And I do. I really do. I used it for about a week straight. And there was a lighter outlook. I felt clearer. I felt lighter. I felt happier. I felt more energized. And it was just easier to function. So anyways, if you guys want to, go get it, try it out. It's in the link in my bio, $5. Literally, they'll send you a whole bottle for a month. And then if you want to keep going after that because you genuinely love the product and it's really changing your life, it's, I think, $63 a month to stay on the auto ship or $80 for the next bottle. But you don't have to continue. You can just get the $5 bottle and discontinue, which is what a lot of people do. But many people, too, keep going because it's literally life-changing. So can I use it for my hemorrhoids? See, now I think he or she's joking. But serious question. I mean, I don't think the hemorrhoids are directly related to heavy metals, although they could be. Nikki J, it's something called zeolite. It's a mineral called zeolite. And zeolite's a specific mineral found in volcanic ash that goes in the body and has a really high affinity for heavy metals and helps the body detoxify from heavy metals fast. And so when you do that, the cells in your body, which normally in modern society can be, if you have heavy metal overload or toxicity, gunked up and almost clogged by these heavy metals binding to the cellular receptor sites, the cells can create energy so much more quickly and also detoxify things in the body, free radicals, faster. So you just have better recovery. And so anyways, I feel a legitimate difference. I am happy to share this with people. And you can get it for $5 for this week only, by the way. So it's this week only, $5, normally $80. Give it a shot. I mean, it's $5 less than a Starbucks. So you really can't go wrong. Jen the Koi Fish booked me for tomorrow. I'm super excited. By the way, if you guys want, also, shameless other plugs, if you guys want a one-on-one, one-time $50 health consultation, that's also in the link in my bio. I've never offered them at that price before, but I figured people have no way of knowing, the value that they would get if they were to work with me in the health arena. So I created a new form of health healing. And so that's kind of a special discount that I'm offering temporarily. So that's $50. Link is in the bio for that. Anyways, let's go into, I think it was Tammy for who got the next healing. And let's go ahead and see what's going on. So Tammy, are you in YouTube or are you on TikTok? Aaron Bryan, it is absolutely safe for kids. So the, I forget her name. The person who reached out to me via email, I forget her name. Anyways, she's a woman, and her child had autism. I think it was like she used it on like a 1 or 2 year old, and she said it's literally changed her perspective on autism, and the child has made like a full 180 recovery and is like functioning normally, like is totally okay because of this product. So I don't have I don't have a child, so I haven't tested it in that way. But apparently, and I can actually, if you guys go to the video in my TikTok that I made sharing about this product, about the Zeolite, she's the first one that commented. So if you go to her page, she tells her story, and you guys can see that, she literally healed her autistic child with this product. So I think that's pretty amazing. And I think if that's happening, then there are a lot of people who can benefit from this, because heavy metals are no joke. And honestly, heavy metals are something that, one, we probably have no idea how much we're ingesting unless we're getting a test for it, therapy. And number two is most likely causing a lot of the stuff that's either incurable or undiagnosable, like hormonal deficiencies or imbalances, neurotransmitter imbalances, sudden weight gain, chronic fatigue, things like that. Anyways, okay, Tammy's on TikTok. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Let's go into your healing or your reading. Which one would you prefer for today? Thank you for your donation so much. I really appreciate it. Let's see what it is that we can help you out with today. So if you want to let us know what you're here for and what we can go into and help heal and channel for you, I'm super excited to go into it. Jen the Koi Fish says he's in a relationship with a lovely lady. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. All right, good. Next question, Tammy, and I'm sorry for so many questions. Is there anything specifically that you've been feeling physically, mentally, emotionally that I can help you out with, or do you just want me to go in and see what I can find and channel? Aaron Bryan says, that's awesome. I've been wanting to detox us from all the crap in our systems. Yes. Honestly, I've done a lot of detox stuff. This has been one of the best. I feel it pretty immediately. And Paula does too. She just tried it today and she's like, yeah, I definitely felt the difference. So anyways, yeah, Tammy, is there anything specific that you're looking for that we can heal, or are you just looking for a general? And also open whatever comes through. Okay, perfect. Let's get into it. Oh, okay. Stomach and also opens whatever comes through. All right. For you, okay. Yeah, heart. That's what they're saying. So heart, I do sense the stomach, but it's less open, I would say, in terms of there's a little bit of a something there in the heart. So let's go to the heart. For Tammy, there's a bit of a heartache is what I'm getting. Heart woes. I'm not sure what this heartache is from. It's like a bit of sadness is what I'm getting for Tammy here. I'm hearing self-deprecation and or self-doubt or self-deprecation. So there's like a downing. So there's like, what I'm getting is like there's a general downing feeling with you. So it's almost like a part of you's been like kind of pulling you. Okay, good. Something just shifted. I don't know. That was quick. Something was been pulling you down. Okay, so for Tammy, yeah, this is interesting. So Tammy, what I'm getting is a little bit of, there's a self-deprecation and a bit of comparison stuff going on here. Not thinking you're good enough in compared to maybe other women. That's what I'm getting. Who are in a similar field or who you feel are doing better than you. That's the first thing I'm getting. So first of all, I'm going to go into your heart if it's okay with you, and I'm going to go ahead and help to let this go. What we're going to do is release the attachment to external validation, if that's okay with you. Once this external validation is released, and what we're going to do is we're going to fill that heart with unconditional love to fully separate it. And then the stomach, we're going to go to the stomach after that. That's the first thing we're going to do. All right. For Tammy. All right. Guides and angels, loved ones, masters and wise ones, in Jesus' name. Here and now, through the power of unconditional love, please allow us to sever and separate Tammy's connection to any external forces that would cause her to feel or dictate her own sense of self-worthiness, self-worth, and inner peace and justice. Good. That's for Tammy Vo. Here now we are replenishing and recirculating the energy within Tammy's heart to allow her to see and to know. I see like a spinning circular wheel, by the way, in your chest where your heart's at. It's beautiful. Recirculating this energy back within her chest and her heart. It's for her to know that she has the power within to be and to emanate love, light, and beauty in her own unique way. Good. You might have felt a shift there, Tammy. But now we have to go down to the stomach, just like you said. So that was the first one. We opened that up. There's a lot of energy spinning in that heart right there. I don't know if you guys can feel that. She said, I also compare myself a lot to other people's success. Awesome. Awesome. Julie says water for Tammy. Oh, there you go. All right. Now we're going to go into the stomach here. Now this is going to help you really become clear on your purpose. Natty, if you want to sign up for healing, links in my bio. First link, $50 donation minimum. Also on YouTube, it's the pinned comment here. All right. So for Tammy, let's go into the stomach together, into the womb specifically, the guides just said. This is around your sense of justice. Okay, so they want you to tune into your purpose here, because tuning into your true purpose will help you feel more peaceful and aligned, is what they're telling me. So let's go into the womb here. Guides and angels, for her highest good and healing to the power of unconditional love, please allow her to embrace, to look and feel and embrace her inner sense of truth and justice. Aligned within the womb and the stomach to the hearts. And reconnect her sense of self-justice to her hearts. And bring this power back within her own self. And please, guides and angels, in addition to this, please allow her to know and to feel into her sense of worthiness, her sense of purpose, her sense of direction. It feels like we're going to reinstill the sense of authentic direction, and that's going to help you feel more at ease, Tammy, specifically. Because it will be less about needing to compare to anyone else and more about your own journey. Yeah? So we're going to bring you back down. Snarky Midwest Mama, it's $50 for the donation, and that is link in my bio. All right, for Tammy. Now we're going to go to the sacral. Last part, we're going to go to the sacral and down the leg. So this is going to bring all this energy down so you can move and feel complete and whole. For Tammy. And just continue opening the womb here to receive. And for this energy to run down the legs and the sacral. Guides and angels, please allow this energy within Tammy to run smoothly and completely down her lower back, spine, and hips. Oof. So that she can move forward. Good. Kathy McDowell, thanks so much for your donation. Good. And then one more thing in the sacral here. We're going to pull a part of you back in that was not properly aligned or integrated. Okay. We're going to pull in the sense of self-worth here in the sacral specifically. So somewhere along the lines, the sense of self-worth in the sacral got kind of displaced or lost. And so we're going to pull that back in, and that's going to align the rest of your energy down. So let's pull in for Tammy the sense of self-worth. Guides and angels for her to receive the sense of self-worth. Good. You should feel something lower spine. And this is going to start to pull down when we command it. Down the legs, down to move forward. Good. Now you can see the body's right starting to swivel and move. Oh my gosh. Good. Better. Better. You might feel a sense of more groundedness and peace here, Tammy. Guides and angels, is there anything else left with Tammy here? Right leg, a little bit of right leg here so she can move forward. This is the last piece here, I believe. For Tammy, guides and angels. Allow the energy in her right calf to flow. Good. Good. Okay. Okay, Tammy, let's check in and see how you're feeling. A lot there needing to move down and to just really reintegrate. Yes, feeling more in my body. Good. Trace, thanks so much for your order. I really appreciate it. Now, homework for you, okay? The comparison only happened. I also put my right calf a few weeks ago. Yeah, it was a little stuck in there. Right calf there, again, is similar to the right knee, is about that direction for you, direction. So what the guides told me is when you know your direction in life, you specifically, the comparison stops, okay? So if you ever go up into the comparison mode, just sink back down into your body and focus on your direction, because what I'm hearing is it's actually completely different from anyone else's specific journey and direction. I know that's true for everyone, but yours in particular is very different. So the ways in which the people around you have succeeded are vastly different from the way you will succeed. That's why your lesson has been to detach from that. The more that you allow the energy to flow down and just trust where you go down in the legs, the more you will feel at ease and with your direction. Okay? So that's your homework. The energy should be flowing down, though. The only thing that can bring it back up is just getting caught up in that comparison. Okay? All right. Thank you again so much, Tammy, for your donation. Kathy McDowell, we have such a just generous, kind soul. Kathy, I hope you're doing well. I'm excited to do your healing or reading. What can I help you with today, Kathy? I really appreciate it. If you guys want a personal healing or reading, link is in the bio to donate. It is a minimum of $50. I really don't know how many I have the space for. Maybe a few more today because I've got dinner and family and things to do. You're welcome, Tammy. And of course, you're welcome to email me at brandon.tobias888@gmail.com if you guys want some help integrating. I do have a bunch of emails to get back to, so it might be a little while, but I will get back to you. Hi, Justine. Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you here, and welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just doing live personal healings for the collective via donation. Typically, I'll go live and talk about different stuff like the badass zeolite you can get for $5. Link is in my bio. Detoxifies your body from heavy metals. Sometimes I do personal healing. Sometimes I just talk about health. But we're all about healing the physical symptoms, physical and mental symptoms with emotional and spiritual clearing in the body. And so I'm an intuitive medium and guide that helps people go into the body, clear out these blockages so they can live an optimal life and be in alignment with their soul purpose. Kathy McDowell, you are up next. And then we have Tracy. Appreciate so much for your energy and healing today. You're so welcome. Kathy, I'm struggling with work. If I just keep going, will things get better? Kathy, I know that it's tough to bring this, but I know that you're a straight shooter and you like the truth here, and that's why you hired me. No, it won't. Instantly, and I'm not just saying that because of our prior readings, but my body was like an instant no. Actually, it'll only get worse. I feel like there's a little bit of frustration. There's a little bit of depletion there. There's a little bit of anxiety there. Maybe a brooding uncertainty that might be coming into your soul. And it's unfortunately, and it's actually due to some of the changes that you've been making spiritually and the healing you've been doing, which you've been doing a lot of it. The work is no longer going to align with you. I see a clear image around your sacral chakra where there's work as a wall and there's you here, and it's almost like it's pushing you away. And the more you try to push into it, the more you get pushed away. It's like your body leans away from it as opposed to leaning towards it. Unfortunately, I wish I could tell you differently. It's only, they're saying specifically that's only going to continue to reject you. It's only going to continue to reject you. The energy is going to continue to reject you. And I see all this energy in you, actually. I see a lot of drive. I see a lot of focus. I see a lot of desire to move forward. But it's like, why is this not working? Why am I so being pushed away energetically from this thing? What happened? I keep hearing your soul. What happened? What happened? This is fine. Now that you've really gone down deep, and with some of the healing you've been doing, it's not going to be compatible. And so it's your soul is telling me that it's ready to turn. Like I see your hips, and instead of going this way, okay, and this is literally I'm channeling your job and you. So as I move forward, it's like that. Okay. So what your soul's telling me, the instructions for you is go like this. Okay. Go like this. And what they mean by that is, I believe what they mean by that, because they're showing me this, is you can have 1 foot there for now. That's okay. 1 foot there for now. They recognize timing and necessity and things like that. And 1 foot starting to explore different options. Okay. For providership, for flow of money, for different possibilities, okay? Different ways, they're saying, different ways of the reception of the income, which they're saying that is there. That's really available now. It's almost like a part of you is still, I feel like you're still integrating a lot of what you've been receiving in terms of downloads, but it's there. It's available to you. So their recommendation is go like this. 1 foot can still be there, okay? But the other one is starting to open to the next chapter, the next possibilities. They're saying you can take it slow. They're saying there's no reason to be like Brandon and jump off the ship without any plans, like I've done so many times. You don't need to do that. You're in a different circuit. You can just pivot 1 foot over here, start to open to the possibilities. Now they're saying your ingenious creative flow of income possibilities lies here in the gut. For you specifically. For other people, it's hard. Other people, but it's here. Okay. So here's the specific instructions, and it's okay. It's great. It's a progression for you, right? 1 foot there, 1 foot there. And then in your there-ness, as you're moving this way, they want you to start to rest and open to the creative ideas, the creative flow. They're saying you couldn't do this before because there was so much energy moving forward like that in one way, like a one direction. They're saying the challenge for you will be having this direction and also this direction and having those two at the same time. And they're saying for the first time in this other way, sorry if you can't see me, in this other direction, while 1 foot's here, all you have to do is just open to receive and ask and trust that the ideas that come from here will actually start to work and will actually start to make you money. And so I see you I know it's stressful. She said it's stressful. I know, believe me, I know. I see you kind of balancing is what they're saying. For now, transitionary balance of 1 foot here, the next foot opening to creative ideas, and then starting to take small steps more so in this other direction, in accordance with the ideas. Now, here's the key for you. Here's the most important part of what I can channel for you tonight, okay? All right, I hope you're ready. It's having the trust. I want you to remember these words. It's having the trust and the faith in those baby steps outside of what the traditional way of being, right? The faith and trust in your baby steps, your new direction that come from your soul, come from your gut creatively, that they will work out, that they will start to manifest themselves as more than just ideas and into something tangible. This next part of your journey, you're going to be learning to reintegrate trust with yourself in your own creativity and your own creative ideas, specifically around money. Yeah. That's going to be the hardest part. It's reformulating that. And then as you take those steps in that next direction, you give a little more trust, give a little more faith, and it starts to work a little bit and you get more feedback, then momentum will start to take you away. And what they're telling me is by the time you totally disconnect from whatever this is, right, this old thing, the way you used to make money, you'll have a full-blown carrier ship over here that will take you and have the momentum. And they're telling me that you're going to have something that like provides automatically. I don't know if this is like a shop or a boutique or a store or something like that. I'm not sure. It feels like some type of, could be an online or even in-person boutique store of some sort. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like a boutique store that provides income for itself. Something along those lines. But the point is, it's going to be something that has had enough momentum from your creative ideas that it gets you moving in the right direction. And so hopefully this channeling can help you kind of start to pivot, okay? While one foot's here to open to receive the other channelings from your gut, not out here, not over here, from your gut. Your gut already knows the ideas. And then the most important part is just trusting and taking those baby steps and allowing that to prove to you where to go and how to step forward. In time, that will become a carrier ship that will take you away. And then you won't have anything to worry about. Then you can totally be free. Okay? Okay, good. Any other questions or physical things I can help to heal? Or did that answer your question for you? I always want to make sure that I take care of you, Kathy, because you've been such a great supporter and it helps to know that it's, oh, yes, 100%. The guides wanted you to know that specifically. She says, helps to know that it's okay, it's happening slowly. Yes. For you, yes. This part, 100%. They want you to take it slow, and they want you to take the pressure off of, it's okay. It's okay. It's going to go slow. Your body, by the way, from what I can sense, even if you said I need a healing, I sense it's already in a great place. It's just slowly, your mind and your human self's catching up to where your energy's already at. If that makes sense. Because you already have the energy in here. It's just that your human self is now starting to catch up with where that's gone. Oh, no. You're doing great, honestly. And honestly, for you, there's no rush here. Because they know you're going to start to take those steps very soon. When you're ready. When it feels right. Don't force it. Don't push it. It's funny, I was just having this conversation with Paula, and me saying the same thing. I need to go live more often, all these things. No, your energy will know. Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you, Kathy, again. I hope that helps. Again, feel free to email me if you have questions on that, and hopefully I can help. Natasha says, once something is healed, can it reappear? In certain circumstances. So I like to explain, here's the way my energy works, and then Tracy, I promise we'll get to you. So great question. She says, once something is healed, can it reappear? Oh, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. Yes and no. So here's what I mean by that. So what we're doing here is a recalibration, like a catalyst of the spiritual energy. So I'm literally, in some cases, sending spiritual energy into the soul of the person asking to be healed and opening those places on their behalf with their permission so the spiritual energy can flow. So now the energy is going to start to shift, to change things, to detoxify the cells, to make all sorts of changes. And while we can reverse that process if we go against the flow, it's more difficult because the river's already flowing in the right direction, right? So we'd have to like put a dam on the river and say, no, we're not going to go. We're going to go right back to where we were. Does that make sense? So with you, Natasha, remember, there's going to be new opportunities when you're not maybe wanting to express something, or someone messes up, or there's something that needs to get off your chest. As long as you just express those things and keep moving, the dam won't happen, right? But you still have to learn the lesson at the end of the day as to why the body went to that state in the first place. I can help unblock the dam, if that makes sense, but I can't continue to help the river flow. You know what I mean? It's up to each of us to continue that journey once I start it. I hope that makes sense. All right. How would I not? Oh, let's get to Tracy, because Tracy's been waiting. So Tracy, are you on YouTube or TikTok? And I promise I'll answer some questions. Good question, Natasha. And I think we'll do maybe one or two more, and we'll hop off here. I feel good having gone live and helped some people. And average view duration's at 555, so we're all in a good place here collectively. Okay. Okay, so Snarky Midwest Mama, it's okay to answer as well. I appreciate that, but oh, this is actually a pretty important question. I'm so sorry. I only saw the first part. Bobo Angel 88 says, how would I not let negative energies not make me physically ill, especially, sorry. Sometimes when I channel, I get the burps. How would I not let negative energies not make me physically ill, especially being pregnant? Okay. Extremely good question. And Midwest Mom, I'm Tracy. I'm very glad that you are allowing me to answer this question. So thank you. And Natasha, you're welcome. I was waiting for you to go live. Really needed help. I'm glad. I hope this helped you. Just be sure to express it off. It's going to be good. Okay, so to your question, number one thing, and I'm just going to say, I've had experience with this. When you're pregnant, not me personally, but, it's going to be more. There's going to be more that tries to get in. Okay? Why? Because there's more life force and light that's emanating from your soul, emanating from your womb. Okay, so it's pretty obvious. So the more light that you are, the more light that you shine, the more light that you take up, the more it draws like flies to light, really, negative energies from people around you, spiritually as well as physically. Okay, so you might even notice you're getting like dirty stares, or you're getting weird energy vibes, weird looks, things like that. Okay, so the question is, how do you protect yourself? It's very simple. Number one, you are stronger when you have a child in you, when you're pregnant. Like, there's more energetic access, specifically more feminine energetic access. There's also more protection, especially if the masculine's in the picture. But if there's not, God is in the picture more, always, when there's a pregnancy. Why? Because God loves his children, and God will do anything to protect his children, just as we must do everything we can to protect his children. So my answer for you is this: if anything at all tries to invade in your space and your energy, all you have to do is know and call upon God to say, this is not okay. I do not accept this in the name of God, in the name of Jesus, in the name of God, in the name of unconditional love. I do not accept this. I reject this energy. Do you see the sovereignty and the power with which you can reject this energy? If you are pregnant, you have even more access, divine access to this particular energy. You do. So all you need to do is, if you feel something's attacking you, here's what I want you to do. This goes for anyone, but especially if you're pregnant. Close your eyes. Feel what may be trying to get in and to affect you in any area of your body. Let's say it's in your solar plexus. Let's say it is solar plexus for you, by the way. I just got that download. So let's go into your solar plexus. See something trying to get in, and I want you to pay attention to it. And I want you to say no. In God's name, no. I do not accept this. I reject this energy, and I call upon the light for additional protection in this moment. Okay? Right off the bat, so long as you say it and you mean it within your body, speaking to your body, speaking to the energy itself that's attempting to invade, you will be safe. You will be safe. There is nothing, unless you allow it, that can disrupt you, your baby, your pregnancy. Nothing. Nothing on earth. And that's my advice to you. It's also being willing to face whatever it is. Yeah? Okay. Good. Be willing to go there. Be willing to go. That's the advice they have. Be willing to see, for you specifically. I won't go too deep unless you want to know. But be willing to see exactly who it is around you that might not have the greatest intentions. Because what I sense, unfortunately, and I hate to say this, but I have to say it. Yeah, the guides want me to say it. There may be some people around you that do not have the best intentions, that are around you in your life, that you might need to remain in contact with or just be around, but that energetically you must be aware of and wary of. And you might even know this already, or you might have a feeling, but it's around saying, no, this is not mine, and I reject this. Okay, good. Okay. All right, I hope that helps. Let me know if you have additional questions. All right, Tracy, you are up next. Thanks to everyone as well. Shout out to everyone on YouTube watching this as well. Hope you're well. All right, general reading, looking for assistance in opening my dam. Dam hats blocking me self-actualization. Okay, good. So the first thing is, Tracy, I feel your energy is pretty good. The only roadblock I see for you, the dam, quote unquote, is actually in the groin. Okay, the general groin, like the entire groin area. I know it's a random spot. That's where they're taking me. So let me just see a little bit about that. All right, so there's a couple things we got to do, and I'm going to ask your permission because this is what it requires. But I see your groin, and I see there's a little bit of a... Really? Oh, no. Not a... Okay, I don't know why I'm getting this, but have you had a hernia before or a herniated something? I don't know why that's the case. But anyways, there might be something there. I know that's connected to the groin. That's just a guess. But what it feels like is in the groin, there's a little bit of a blockage to the energy going down, flowing and going down, and then opening to receiving. So all we got to do is go in, open it up, and then from its opening, it's going to flow down. That's the only place here. And then what they said is this is around self-activation. So the concept of self-activation, meaning your self-ability to motivate and to move and to do and to go. That's the one thing that I see for you. Everything else looks really good, actually. Mark, if you want a love reading, we have the donation link in the bio. So the last thing I just need to know is if that's okay with you and you're okay with me going there and opening the dam up. If you're looking for healing, that is, Tracy. I would assume that you are. All right, you got it. She says, yes, thank you. Okay, guides and angels, please take me to one spot. Yeah, so we're going to go to the groin here. And Tracy, do me a favor. I want you to come with me. And just come down, and just to the groin area, just beneath your groin, or beneath your hips, right beneath your hips, in the middle. There's a spot there, groin, okay? And I want you to just feel there's a pinpointed area here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to help to dissolve that little blockage there, and you should feel a little bit of something like tingling or something like that. Let's see. Guides and angels for Tracy here. Please help me dissolve this particular blockage and flow of the fluid. I think it's like a cervical fluid thing. In and out of the system here. Dissolve it with the power of God and light. There we go. And now we're going to open and expand. Yeah, these particular tissues to open and flow. Wow. And we're going to continue to expand and open this particular area in the groin and the system. Mostly right side I'm seeing again. Open and flow the system in the right groin here. Middle groin, but groin overall. Good. Oh, beautiful. Good. Okay, here's the toughest part. Here's the biggest roadblock there. And just keep staying in that right groin, right hip kind of area. Good. There was something that area was holding on to for you. I won't speak out too much, but I think you might know what it is. We're going to open this here as well. So now I'm looking at right, almost like right beneath right butt cheek here. Top end of the thigh, but on the bottom side. Okay. For Tracy. It's almost like we're going to activate that self-actualization. Good. Whew, self-starter. That's what I keep hearing. Natural self-starter. We had to restart the engine. We had to refire the calibers up here for Tracy. Good. That feels like it's firing much better now. That's funny. They're showing me it's like revving at this point in time. Good. So we're going to keep making sure, yeah, there's a little bit more to do to clean up here. But we want to allow that fluid to go down, the energy in the fluid to go down, to flow, so it can get out of the system. Disruption, a little bit of disruption. Just continue relaxing for me, Tracy. Good. And then it's going to open to receive. Good. So that was the last part. So once it went down, there. Okay, let's check in with Tracy and see how she's feeling. So Tracy, how are you feeling? Mostly focused there in the right groin. So what we did was we kind of, it's really odd. I've never seen something like this, like a little disruption there. We dissolved this little kind of hardened ball of like fluid, helped it flow down, healed a little bit of disruption as it flowed down, like a literal dam. It felt like a dam. And then the moment that happened, we opened it to receive in as well. So there were two things, but it had to go down first. So your self-activation is also connected to your receiving. So if money or energy has been an issue or self-activation, it's around that self-activation part. They're saying through self-activated flow and action is how you receive back energy and resources. What they're saying to me. Yeah. Good. Okay. Yes, thank you. Okay, good. Awesome. How does that feel? Let us know in the comments if you felt anything. How was your experience? You could have felt nothing. Maybe you felt some stuff. Who knows? But you're very welcome. I hope that helps you. Okay, awesome, guys. Well, that's everyone on the list. Unless there's anyone else that wants to place an order. Links in my bio. I can do maybe one or two more, to be honest with you guys, for tonight. And then I'm going to go relax for the night. So if anyone wants to have that healing and that reading, links in the bio in TikTok and also top of the YouTube pinned comments. Albana Arafati, I'm very stressed out. I can't finish anything for Mount Carrier. I'm not sure what Mount Carrier is. I'm sorry about that. I'm Tracy's mom and I thank you as well. Oh, thank you so much. It's good to have you both on here. It's good to have you on here. Go Mystical says, hi, what kind of reading was that? It was less a reading and more of just, so my specialty is I go into the body as an intuitive medium channel guide, and I see what emotional spiritual blocks are happening that are manifesting themselves physically, and then I use the spiritual energy to release them and to help it flow. and then however that was manifesting itself physically or mentally gets undone. But at the same time, it's also giving me information, right? So that's what the channeling is sharing with you guys. So Dora, so there's one main place you just go if you want to get one before we close out for tonight. You'll be one of the last people to go. Links in the bio. Yeah, thank you, Paula, my love. First link there, and that'll either take you to Shopify, or if you prefer Venmo or Cash App, I also take donations via there. It is a $50 minimum donation, and we'll go from there. I'd be happy to. Donation link is in my bio. If you want me to go in, I'll go in deep. I'll go in deep and do that reading. If you want to. I know money's tight. We all got to make a living, right? Esley, we got Esley going as well. All right. Cool. I'm looking forward to it, Esley. All right. Cool. Received here from Batul. Batul? What a lovely name. Go Mystical 99. Is that you? I just got it. Goddess Denise 69. We're gonna be doing this throughout the week. I can't promise every day. We're at 111 the YouTube live stream, by the way. It is very draining. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did one on Saturday. I could not go live Sunday because I was so tired. I was just like, no, I cannot do that. It's a lot. So this is real work. This is not just, we're sending spiritual energy. It's crazy. And by the way, it's not just me. My divine counterpart Paula is here, and she's helping to support the energy. So please, everyone, again, she's going to be embarrassed. Give a nice shout out to Paula. This is, she's helping for this, but for now we're good. So goddess B69. Yes. Maybe even tomorrow, maybe the next few days. I'm not quite sure. I was just telling P tonight, I can never guarantee when I'm going to go live because I have to be in the right energy. I have to have the energy, and it's hard to say I'm going live on this schedule with the healings that we do because, you just never know. Okay, so Batul, what kind of healing are you looking for? How can I help you tonight? Healing and or reading. Love to help you out. And thank you again, by the way. Really do appreciate it. Everyone, by the way, for everyone who's donated and everyone who hasn't donated, thank you so much just for showing up, supporting. It means the world. And it helps us make a living and pay our bills and do this for a living. So thank you guys. Thank you very much. I am truly grateful. And also, I understand, money is tight these days. Society's crazy. So we all got to find a way. This is my way. But yes, Batul, how can we help you? By the way, if you guys want to, since I don't have a set schedule, I will say most common times going live like 9, well, I haven't done this yet, but like 9 to 11 a.m. PST, and then like 5 to 7 PST again, most likely, maybe up to 12 p.m. Okay, Batul says unblock my gifts and my financial issues. I have a feeling that those two are highly connected for you. So yes, command received. Let's go into it. This is for Batul. Now, I hope you're ready because this is going to unblock a lot. There's a lot of energy. Thank you so much, Esley, for your donation as well. I do truly appreciate it. And I'm going to go ahead and close that down in a second, guys. So if anyone else wants one last minute, if not, Esley is going to be the last one. I'm going to close down the link here in a second. So if there's anyone else that wants one tonight, feel free to go sign up right now. If not, we'll be going live this week. What I was going to say is if you guys want to be notified when I go live, definitely go to my bio, check the bell in the top right corner, and click all notifications. You guys get notified the minute I go live so you don't miss another healing ever again. Okay, here we go. So Batul, she's all right. Good. I think it's I'm not sure if it's I think it's a she. Yeah. Yes, ready. All right. So the first thing your guides are telling me about, Tool, is you are meant for. They want you to know you're meant for financial abundance. They use that term specifically with you. You're also of royalty. I don't know if you knew this. You're a descendant of royalty. And that is like a royal energy that's here. So you're meant for the abundance. They want you to know that's in this lifetime for you. That's coming. You've had it in many lifetimes. So there's a certain air of not in a bad way expectation, but because you've had it before, it's like, I know I'm worthy of this. I know that I want this, right? It's a good thing. It's a positive thing, stepping into that royalty. There's two things the guides want you to know. Batul, thank you. Yes, she. Two things they want you to know that are would be the limiter, okay? The thing that would prevent your abundance and your power. There's two things for you in particular. The first one is greed. The second one is uncertainty. This is two things that they said directly for you. In this lifetime, you're learning the opposite of greed. So in past lifetimes, there was an energy of overindulgence, lust. There was an energy of expectation. There was an energy like there was an air. In this lifetime, you're learning humility. And it's through that humility that your abundance is unlocked in full. It's through that humility that your piece by piece financial abundance will come to you in layers. So the more humble and the more grounded that you are and continue becoming in this lifetime, the more of your abundance and fortune will come back to you. Because it's almost like it's pretty crazy. I see a whole bunch of money, like a big fortune that's left over from past lifetimes, waiting to come to you in this lifetime. Okay? Now the uncertainty part, so you're not doing a bad, it's like you're not greedy now. They're saying you're not doing a bad job there. They're just saying, and thank you, Dora, for your donation. They're saying to know that is the limiter. That is the only thing. So to stay humble in that regard. Okay. So keep going with that. The next thing is uncertainty. All right. So the other lesson that you're learning is to be certain within yourself and to be certain within your path. They're telling me that you have a very different or unusual direction or path in your life that a part of you is a little bit hesitant to take, a little bit afraid to take. This has to do around your spiritual power and also your ability to channel and to read people, to help people in that way. They're saying there's tremendous abundance in your ability to help people from the ground up. So I see you in a pretty incredible way helping to change people's lives with your spiritual power. And through the more people that you're able to help in this lifetime, the more, two things, recognition comes to you, and through recognition, the money will come to you through humility. Okay, so they're showing me this circle. Good, never greed. Perfect. I agree. Just know that from a past lifetime, that will limit. Okay, I think you know that. So the uncertainty part, though, this is where I'm going to help to unlock your power. Okay. Links in my bio for channel reading or healing, guys. Links in my bio. Sign up soon because I want to close it out for tonight. Right side, down from the head, down through. What I'm going to do, what they're saying I can do, is open the channel up for your divine power to be able to affect people. All right? So it is going to be a very strong shift. I hope you're ready for this. Believe me when I say people come back a few days later and say, something's changing. It's kind of crazy. It's going to be a lot for you. They're saying you've learned the lesson of wanting to help, genuinely help people. And that's why they're allowing you this gift. You've learned the lesson of humility. And you've learned the lesson of wanting to be of service. And now they're saying it's time for you to know how. Okay? So really amazing stuff. It's an honor to do this for you, actually. All right. Guides and angels for Batul. Very strong, powerful guides, by the way, you have. And ancestors. Guides, angels, and ancestors for Batul. Please assist me in activating her spiritual divine power. We recognize here now that her karmic lesson has been achieved. Her karmic contract is now over and severed from the association that she had with herself from another life. The lessons that she's decided and signed up to learn in this lifetime have been completed, which would and will allow her to receive her divine power back. Okay. Their message for you, Batul, if you're listening, I know you are, is please wield it carefully. You have the power to impact many souls on this earth. Please please utilize it with care and with wisdom. Okay? But they're giving you their trust with this. All right, good. You've earned it, by the way. Batul, guides and angels, and God. Through the power of unconditional love, please help me open her to receive good. Good. And Batul, all I want you to do on this end is just stay open, relax to receive. You might feel energy coming down. Allow it to continue to integrate down within your body. Good. And start to really flow in a powerful way. There's a couple things we need to do left, but you'll start to feel this start to flow. I can already feel it coming down now. To really, the next part is going to be integrating the belief, okay? The belief of self and your power. So you're going to have an understanding of what you can do internally. All you need to do is seek that understanding internally to know what you can do from here on out. As for Batul, yep, yes you can. You've had this understanding for a while that you can do much more. I see that. You've just been like, how do I get there? How do I unblock this? Good. Yes, you can. Part of you actually is in some ways not fully believing that this is even possible, but it won't anymore. Yeah. You're going to have a full-blown remembering of who you are from past, future, and past into present and future. Oh, wow. Yes, one more thing. Good. So I can feel she's taken her power on back in. That's what just happened. Now let me go down the hip and groin to be able to move with it, to clear out the way to move with it. Good. Good. Your soul just told me, and it's just what I heard in my head, there is no soul that can keep me from doing my divine mission here on earth. So that last part was around reinstating the tenacity to go into do, to go into be, right? The amazing soul that you are. Anything else to do with Batul? One more thing. Reintegrating the hearts. All right, good. Last thing. For Batul. And this is just a full surrender to all that you are, all that you have been, all that you will be, into the heart specifically, and an integration of your power with love. That's the last piece that was waiting, was an integration of your power with love, so that love and purpose come into the hand in hand here. I told you it's going to be a lot for you. Good. Okay, Batul, let's check in. Before we move on, I just want to make sure you're okay. How are you feeling? And make sure and see if you experienced anything in that divine clearing. That was quite a bit. We will be moving on next as well. Okay, good. How are you feeling, Batul? What's going on in your body? Any shifts, any changes, any energy running through? Let us know how you're doing. We do have, I believe actually we have a couple Cash App donations. Let me just double check and see. And make sure. Esley and Dora, of course. Okay, I didn't, but fingers crossed. Oh wow, that was a lot of changes. Good. I feel happy and excited. Good, thank you. So what I'll say with this is they're telling me your full integration will come in stages. So when you go to sleep tonight and as the days come on, you're going to start to feel a little bit different in a good way, more in sync, more in flow, with more automatic energy, what they're saying, to move forward and to start to really help and assist people. There's also a tiny aspect of you, and again, this is just for you to know and to look out for, a tiny little shadow aspect of you that might be against or might be resistant to your divine energy flowing. So if there's a little bit of hesitancy within you towards the acceptance or belief in your own power, that's where it will come from. Okay? So look out for that shadow aspect. It's natural, it's normal, I deal with it all the time. But that shadow aspect is wanting to repress your power because it doesn't want you to step into it. So if there's any part of you, okay, good, any part of you that's resistant to it, just know it might be a shadow aspect to look at and to say, no, I don't accept that. Okay, good. Okay, Esley. Good job and good luck, by the way. Keep me posted and feel free to email me at brandon.tobias888@gmail.com. You're welcome. Thanks for signing up and donating. Okay. Aaron Bryan says, your fake or scam accounts keep following me on Instagram. Do you want me to ignore block report? There's been so many fake scam accounts these days, guys. I'm so sorry for all of that. Anyone who's been affected by that, I apologize. I have one account. It's BT Speaks, all one word, no one else. If there's anyone else following you or offering things personally, it's not me. It's a scammer. Please don't give them money. Aaron, thanks for asking. I would say report them, please. As many people who can report them, please report them. I can't see them because they block me, so I don't even know that they exist half the time. And then, of course, block them. So for your own convenience. Okay, Esley, you are up next. Thank you so much again. And how can I help you? All right, I'm going to go ahead and also take down the donation links as well from TikTok and also from YouTube. Good. For today, but we'll be going on in the future times. Thanks, Aaron Bryan. All right, Esley says, I feel overall plagued / bothered for a long while now. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, Esley. So the first thing I'm getting for you is you might be in a little bit of a self-deprecating cycle. Okay, I don't know if we channeled this for you before, but it feels almost familiar, or maybe it's just a collective thing. But I feel like you might be in this self-deprecation cycle, like this negative loop, where it's like I see you trying, like rising up, and then it's like something else pulls you down. Okay, something else pulls you down into a darker part of yourself that would not want you to succeed. What we can do tonight is sever the connection between the darker part of you that doesn't want you to succeed and wants to see you sabotaged essentially from rising up, and bring awareness and energy to it so that you can continue to rise. I see the rest of your energy is actually in a pretty good state, and the guides are saying integrating quite nicely. But then as you start to rise and shift, it's like something comes along and pulls you back down into this darker part of yourself. So what I'm going to ask for you is to follow me in. We're going to identify that darkness inside, and we're going to disconnect you from that. Okay? All right. If that's okay with you, of course. Drake, I don't know why I said your dad's name. I don't know. Did I say that? If I did, maybe it meant something. All right. So for Esley, yeah. So let's go to the heart for you. Heart. Yeah. I want you to see where your energy may be going. Okay, I'm just going to guide you along. I'm not going to be reading your comments, but I'm going to guide you along in your soul here. I want you to see where your energy may be going. So from your heart, it may be leaking out or downwards. I want you to see where that heart energy is going. Instead of going out and proud and up like that, I see it going down, 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 down. Okay. So why is it going down? There's a part of you that feels almost like it's unworthy to have the love and the success that you desire. Like the minute that it thinks that you might actually get there, it's like, nope, we're pulling you back down into this havoc and to this self-deprecation and this cycle. Okay. So if I may, and if you may, let's go down to where that self-deprecation darker part of you is. I feel it's in the stomach for you. All right, so let's go to the stomach here. And guides and angels for Esley, please allow me to see and show me where, bring light here to the self-deprecation here for Esley, please. Not wanting to embrace the true self here. A hesitancy in embracing the true self. Not wanting to bring light to the masses. So Esley, you got to know, this thing's trying to keep you, whatever it is, and it's not an entity, it's just a darker shadow part here. Keep you from bringing light to the masses, because that's where you're about to step. I really sense it's imminently you're about to bring light to the masses from your heart. But this is one of the last stages here. So let's go into the stomach here, right here. And there's this dark part of you. And I'm going to fill that part with love here. And just say, you don't get to stop Esley anymore from doing this. But she doesn't deserve it, is what the thing is, whatever this is. She does deserve it. She deserves all the love, all the recognition, all the success in the world as well. Why do you believe that she does not? Because she's never attained such heights before. So therefore she's unworthy. Okay. In the name of God and through the power of unconditional love, we'd like to replace this particular belief within Esley that she is worthy to receive and rise to new heights, to bring light and love to the masses of the world through her own ingenious power of the soul and her own light. And we command that this part stop bringing her heart back down to this place of self-deprecation, doubt, and or criticism. And there's also a little bit of fear, Esley, by the way, of what would happen when you do rise, because you are meant to rise in this lifetime. Okay, so it's a little bit of self stuff, self-doubt, self-deprecation here, self-sabotage, but from an unconscious part. Okay, and Esley, here's what will help it. They want me to ask you a direct question, and we would need an answer to move on. Do you believe that you are worthy of rising to success and to fame and recognition? Okay. This is the question for you. Take your time in answering. That's the one thing that your soul would need to make a conscious answer of. And you might even trigger these feelings inside. And if you go ahead and say yes, there you go. We'll go ahead and change it. Here we go. I believe that she's worthy as well. And through the power of unconditional love, we choose to release any beliefs within Esley's soul. There we go. That she's not worthy or able to rise to the success and have the recognition that she needs and deserves to bring light to the masses. Love and light to the masses. We allow here and now, through the power of unconditional love, for Esley's soul to rise as far as it needs and wants and desires to go, to bring as much love and light and impact to the masses as she can. Good. Good. Okay. Esley, let's check in. I'm checking in. There's nothing else your body's telling me it needs, but how do you feel? Was there any shifts that you felt? Do you feel better? Do you feel less heavy? It should feel, we'll see. I'm not going to assume anything. Let's check in and see with Esley, and then we'll get into our last healing or reading for the night, which is Dora, which I really appreciate, Dora. I feel lighter and tingly. Good. If you check into the heart and the womb or the stomach here, okay, she says, I feel lighter and tingly. Good. What is the feeling there? Is there any self-deprecation or doubt emanating there? I was called to receive that. Yeah, you really were ready to receive that, by the way. But that belief should be shifted to where now, when you try to rise and go to success, it will you're going to go, because there's a part of you, right, replaced with unconditional love. That should change a lot. Keep us posted, please. I'm sure we'll see you in the next live stream. Hi, Chris Curls. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for the follow, and glad you found us. We're doing live personal healings for people. And you're so welcome, Esley. Thank you again for your donation and for taking the time and energy to be here. And I proudly know and hope it changes your life. Okay, Dora. She said, I kept rising and falling, as you said. That's awesome. Yeah, your body's so receptive to it. It's awesome. Dora, wherever you're at, you are up. You are our last healing for tonight. How can I help and change your life? Chris Curris, we are done, unfortunately. We're out of space. I'm out of energy here for this particular live stream for healings. Normally, you'd find them in the link in my bio. It's a $50 minimum donation, and we go in deep. We change a lot. We change people's lives here. We will be live this week, though, continuing on probably 3 or 4 days a week. So be sure to hit the bell button on my profile page to get notified when I go live next. And we'd love to see you back here. Thanks for joining in. All right, Dora says, I'm trying to rise up my power. My body pains me often. I feel kind of lost at what to do. Okay, I love it. I'm excited. This is going to be a physical healing. So, Dora, I want you to pay special attention to your body and to the pain in your body. You're welcome, Snarky Midwest Mama. Okay? I'm going to go into your body, if it's okay with you, and see where the pain comes from. But I want you to pay attention to that pain and see what starts to happen to it as we make these changes. But also remember, your conscious awareness helps the process too. Helps and aids the process as well. It's not totally necessary because this is, the work. But she says, yes, please. Okay. All right. So this is for Dora. Yeah. Uncertainty. Uncertainty. Why? Strength and uncertainty. So there's a need for strength. There's a bit of uncertainty into who you are, what your essence is here to deliver. Here's for you, Dora. What you're here to bring to people. There's an uncertainty there. And the pain is because of a lack of certainty in who and what you're meant to be and are, to bring and to give. The pain is meant to hold you back until you have certainty. Yeah? Okay. That's what your soul's telling me. Pain is meant to rattle you a bit to kind of stop you in your tracks, what your soul's saying, your guides are saying, in order for you to ground into certainty. She says, spot on. Okay, great. So let's do this. Let's ground you into your body and bring you to your certainty. Once we bring you to your certainty, the pain should dissipate because there won't be any need to hold you back, and your certainty could bring you forward. Okay, let's do it. Last one of the night for Dora. All right, let me go into the body here and seek into the pain for Dora. Yeah. Okay, quite a little painful here. All right. Guides and angels, calling upon the God energy as well, here and now, through the power of unconditional love, to help to release any of the pain energy from Dora. To let that fall away. Because and so that she may ground down her energy into her seat of her soul, into the seat of her soul, to find her certainty, her energetic certainty. Ooh, and I see it calming down and filling up the bottom chakras for you, Dora, so that it may flow like a river down all of the energetic chakras to find her in her certainty. Good. Also, to allow and to open up the body's ability to receive into flow, with the energy as opposed to the rigidity. So there's a little bit of rigidity there. So we're going to open this up to receive with the flow. Opening up her crown chakra as well to receive with the flow for Dora. Clearing out any energetic blockages that would prevent her from receiving or flowing with the energy. And releasing any need of control or expectation around herself. Oof. To be or do any certain things, any certain types of things. Okay. Good. And releasing here now any other continued doubt within self or abilities and power, down from the throat, down to the heart. Oof. And down to the other energetic centers of the body. Good. We hereby release as well any of the pain or discomfort that she may feel as a result of these interactions of energy within her body. And we open her body to allow the flow of energy to disperse itself as well. With love and kindness and evenness throughout every single one of her cells. And to allow the pain to dissipate and to fall away. Good. Good. Okay. All right, Dora, let's check in. Pain, any different? How are you feeling? There was a lot we had to do there. You might feel more energy flowing down. The only thing the guides will say, and I think you're already doing it actually, is just opening to receive and flow with the energy, as opposed to maybe staying a little more rigid and holding on, and allowing that energy to flow like a river downstream. Well, let's check in. Any less pain, or how's that feeling? And how's the body? I feel so much lighter. My body is energetic. Awesome. Good. Beautiful, beautiful. You might start to feel some changes, okay? One, and again, forgive me for the shameless plug here. She says, wow. For those of you guys who got a healing tonight, and I'm very serious when I say this because many clients come back, you're welcome, and say this happens to them. You might start to detox. You might start to feel a little bit headachy, nauseous, sore throat, just detoxification symptoms. Okay. Just so happens this product is available for $5. Normally it's $80. I would get it's this week only, $5. It's Zeolite. It helps to bind literally to toxins floating in the bloodstream that the body's trying to detoxify from, and pulls heavy metals and toxins from the cells to help them detox without you having to necessarily go through the symptoms. So I realized it's actually a perfect pairing with this energetic work to take a few sprays before and after, because it helps to absorb the toxins your body and cells are getting out through the catalyst of spiritual energy. So if you haven't already and you got a healing, or even if you didn't, I highly recommend checking it out. Again, links in my bio. I've used it for a week. I feel lighter, clearer, more energetic, happier, and just more of myself. And I do truly believe that any of the heavy metals that were gunking up my cells, and I'm going to continue to take it to see better results, are now getting out much faster than my body would have done it normally. So they are allowing people to get it for $5 with my link in my bio to try it out for a month. And then if they want to keep going on the auto shipment, they can keep going. I think it's $63 on auto ship, $80 one-time purchase. But again, I highly recommend it. That's it for tonight. Now, here's what I'll say is a couple things. If you guys were inspired by this and want a legit 60-minute one-on-one spiritual healing, link is also in my bio. My website's brandontobias.com. I've got some openings this week for healings and for personal sessions, so you can schedule that if you'd like. I've also have coaching containers available if you guys want to work in an extended fashion, learn how I do this, and get transformed for yourself and your life ahead. And then also personal channeled astrology and tarot readings. All that's available on my website, brandontobias.com. I also have a crazy, good priced $50 health introductory 30-minute session. And that's basically just to open up to the physical health world of people having symptoms and wanting a one-on-one consultation, and to see if what I provide is valuable and they want to keep working with me. So that's also in my bio. $50 for a 30-minute consultation. So if you guys have questions for me or need additional support, don't hesitate to reach out, brandon.tobias888@gmail.com. I will be going live again throughout the week, doing healings, talking about health stuff, talking about zeolite and heavy metal detox and all the health stuff. So definitely go into my profile, hit that bell button, and receive all notifications if you haven't already. And I really appreciate you guys being on here, supporting. And for those of you guys that donated, I do truly appreciate it. Thank you again so much. I love you all. I'm so glad to be here. And I appreciate you guys allowing me to be in my life mission and my purpose here. So thank you again. And I will see you very soon. Bye for now.